What if I told you that in the world's most crowded country, there are places where you could scream at the top of your lungs, and no one would hear you? Places so empty, it feels like you've stepped onto another planet. But how can a nation of 1.4 billion people have regions that feel like ghost towns? The answer is a fascinating mix of geography, history, and human choices. Let's uncover the truth behind China's empty spaces. China is home to over 1.4 billion people. But here's the surprising part. Over 90% of them live on just 1/3 of the land. The rest? Vast, open spaces that seem almost untouched by human life. But why is that? Let's start with geography. Western China is dominated by some of the most extreme landscapes on Earth. The towering Himalayas, the endless Gobi Desert, and the rugged Tibetan Plateau. These areas are breathtaking, but they're also harsh and unforgiving. For centuries, they've been sparsely populated because they simply can't support large numbers of people. Then, there's the pull of opportunity. Over the past few decades, China's rapid economic growth has transformed its cities into global powerhouses. Places like Beijing, Shanghai, and Shenzhen have become magnets for millions of people seeking better jobs, education, and healthcare. But as cities grow, rural areas shrink. Villages that once thrived are now emptying out, leaving behind quiet landscapes and aging populations. Government policies have also played a huge role. China's focus on developing urban centers and industrial hubs has created a stark divide between the booming East and the slower-growing West. Initiatives like the Go West campaign aim to balance this, but change takes time. For now, the contrast remains striking. So, is China really half empty? Not exactly. It's more accurate to say that its population is concentrated in specific areas, leaving others less populated. This uneven distribution is a result of geography, economics, and policy, all shaping where and how people live. China's vast and varied landscape tells a story of contrasts. Bustling cities and quiet countryside, dense populations and open spaces. It's a reminder that even in the most populous country on Earth, there's still room for solitude and untouched beauty.